Let's go! Let's go! Set on! Banner! 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 Set go! Military stunt! Military stunt! 180!
Nothing here! Nothing here!
Form! Hunt go!
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Charcoal! Set up! Trick 9B! Ready, go! Cooler! 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 Set!
You ain't nothing!
Ready! Hot, hot! Here we go! Hot, hot!
Oh, boy, you ain't got no
Set!
feet.
180!
Is that it?
Drum! 180 up!
It don't even matter, man.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready?
What's up?
Ready! Ready!
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dickey. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Red Raiders offense is on the move now. Looks right for a quick completion. Finds room at the 30. Hustles past the defender. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Design quarterback run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. and you're rewarded with a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here on first down. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Back to throw. It's Whiteman. This time it's complete. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. We'll give it to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Joyner. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. On the move now. The pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. GUI narration volume set to 100.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. get him the ball.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a third and 9 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Catch made on the left side. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. His sure hands. It's Sategna. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Red Raiders line it up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Black 24. Black 24.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Okay,
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2.
42 Spire.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up.
Clear. Clear.
Back to throw. It's Weigman. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running back with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Weidman. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. To the air, it's Weidman. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Jukes to get free.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Jukes to get past a man. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point try coming now. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone. for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now.
Let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They couldn't stop him there. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Great cut there.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Weigman. With the catch, it's Hudson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Pound 55 weak.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They look to throw it here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Weigman. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone. They're looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. QB keeper all the way. Running through the tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Tatum. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the scoring party now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Weigman bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Looking to throw yet again. Running back has it on the screen now. Spinning out of the tackle.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Grab behind the line. It's Carter. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
2nd and long from the 14. Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. To throw, it's Weigman. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game.